Hey guys, welcome to today's session. We're going to do a little bit of upper body power out today, and it's going to be fairly body weight orientated, so it's going to be a great way to find engagement without weight. So you can do this at home, at a hotel, wherever you are. So it's going to be a fantastic little workout for you guys. Today's breath, we're going to start with a triangular breath. Now the triangular breath is great because it's fairly balanced, but this breath that we're going to do is going to be a 5-second inhale, a 10-second hold, and a 5-second exhale. So that hold is actually double the length of the inhale and exhale. So we're getting a little bit more CO2 tolerance, a little bit better with our breath holds. And the great thing about this breath is we have to stay super calm. Now, the key to most breaths is to stay calm. Staying calm in a breath is going to allow you to lengthen those holds, lengthen those exhales as well. So really beneficial breath. So what we'll do, find a nice comfortable place on your mat or wherever you may be, seated. Make sure you're in a nice posture. Make sure you're ready, calm, find your stillness. You can shut down your eyes if you feel comfortable. What we're going to do to start is just have a few steady breaths. Just in through the nose, out through the nose. Just starting to calm the body. Starting to calm the mind. And we're trying to slow down the breath a little bit. No matter what happened in the day, the key here is just to find your calm, find your stillness, bring it all back down. And today we are doing the triangular breath, a 5-second inhale, a 10-second hold, and a 5-second exhale. And we will start breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, holding, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, holding, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, in again, 2, 3, 4, 5, holding, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. In again. 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding that breath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go again in 2, 3, 4, 5. Long hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice exhale. 2, 3, 4, and 5. One again. 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, and 5. One more. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly starting to taper back to a normal breath now. Coming back to a nice, steady, balanced breath. Again, finding your stillness, finding your calm. We talk about priming the body. We're getting the body to a ready state, a nice, calm state. Finding a nice, comfortable breath. Excellent. If you're in a nice seated position or on your knees, we're just gonna start by rolling the shoulders backwards. We're just starting to bring a little bit of awareness into the body now. I'm gonna start with these small rolls backwards with the shoulders. What I wanna do, I wanna gradually grow these circles and get a little larger. And we start to engage the movement. Remember, we wanna stay steady in the breath through all our movements. Good. And as you grow them, they'll slowly start to project up towards the ears. And we're starting to really engage with the exercise and really starting to connect with the body. This is key. We want to connect to the body, connect the breath to the movement. Beautiful. Let's slowly come back down. And then we'll start circling forward with the shoulders. Today's power hour is fairly upper body orientated, so we are going to focus on the shoulders, the chest, the triceps. So we want to prime the body. We want it stretched, we want it nimble, we want it mobile. We want a little bit of heat in the body. Let's gradually grow these circles a little larger. Really start to feel the engagement. Start feeling the body start to open up. Remember to breathe. Projecting the shoulders high to the ears and low to the mat. Beautiful. You'll slowly start tapering back down. Excellent. And coming back to a nice neutral position, I'm going to swing my legs around into a seated position for this next one. From here, we're just going to open the thoracic spine up a little bit from here. How we're going to do this, I'm going to wrap the right knee with my left hand, drop the right hand behind. As I inhale through the twist, I'm going to lengthen through the spine. As I exhale, I'm engaging the twist a little further. And I want a couple of strong breaths in this position. Really feeling the body, slowly releasing. I'm going to wrap the left knee with the right hand, drop the left hand behind. Remember, inhale, lengthen through the spine, really lift that chest. Exhale, you're trying to find that tension in the twist. And then from here, a couple of really nice strong breaths. Beautiful. Let's come over to the right once again. Inhale, let's lengthen. Exhale, engage in the twist and the stretch. Beautiful. Couple of strong breaths here. Beautiful. Dropping over to the left once again. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, engage in the twist. Nice, strong breaths. Beautiful. Let's come back to our neutral seated position. I'm going to find a little bit more length through the spine here and open up the shoulders a bit more. What we're going to do, we're going to walk those hands out in front. Trying to drop the body, but we're also trying to lengthen through the spine. If you need a little bit more opening through the shoulders, I'm actually going to come high on the fingertips. This really opens up the shoulders. Trying to breathe nice and steady. From here, we're going to walk those hands out to the right. Once we're here, I'm going to place the left hand over the right. This is going to create that nice stretch through the right side here. Just breathing. Excellent. You're going to walk over to the left. Wrapping the right hand over the left hand, getting some length. Nice deep stretch here. Beautiful. Let's slowly walk back to center. Once we're here, we're going to slowly come up one vertebrae at a time, letting those hands slide slow back. Neutral spine, we come back up. I'm going to place those hands behind me. The fingertips are facing backwards. From here, I'm going to take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to thrust those hips forward, tilt that head right back, and feel that spine really start to open up. Feel the chest open laterally, and you're going to find a nice steady breath here. Next, exhale, slowly releasing. And we're going to walk back out to the front. Now I'm feeling the body's a lot more open. So So this stretch here becomes even easier, and we get to extend, we get to lengthen through the spine, we get to create some opening in the shoulders high on the fingers. Breathing here. Beautiful. Can you walk over to the right with these hands? I'm going to place the left hand over the right, feeling that nice deep stretch and that open. Beautiful. Let's walk over to the left. Good. Right hand over the left. Get a nice reach and stretch. Breathe. Beautiful. Walking back to center. Slowly making your way up one vertebrae at a time. Breathing, those hands come behind, fingertips facing backwards, deep breath in. Exhale, nice strong thrust, that head tilts right back. You feel the body open up and you feel that chest really laterally open. Deep breath. Exhale, slowly release. Excellent. While we're in this seated position, I'm going to warm the wrists up a little bit. Just clamping the hands together. It's going to get a nice little twist here. These upper body days, you really need to prime those wrists. I always say you cannot prime these wrists enough through most exercises. They get neglected. We usually just jump straight into exercise, but the key is to really stretch and heat up the wrists. So we're just gonna give it a little wriggle here. It's a great way just to start to warm them up, just to get a little bit of heat in there. Excellent. We're gonna come into a prayer position and bring the hands to about heart center. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, you bring the palms down and the elbows up. You're going to get a nice little stretch through the wrists. This is key to getting those wrists primed. A few breaths here. You can bring them up and release. Coming back in, we're going to come into a reverse prayer. The palms are facing outwards. The hands are quite tight here. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale, we bring the elbows down. That's going to get a nice little engagement through the wrists. And we're trying to find that nice little bit of stretch. This is key. And slowly release. And you can shake it off. Just shake it off. Beautiful. We're going to wake up that side body a little bit more through this next stretch. I'm going to place the left hand or left forearm to the floor. You're going to take a nice deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, reach the hand as far as you can. Feeling that nice deep stretch through that side body. Gonna come over to the right. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Just getting that nice deep extension here. Beautiful. Back to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Nice long reach. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Really nice stretch. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Beautiful. Finding that deep extension. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Now let's create a little bit of flow through these movements. And you create this little bit of a wave through the body. Not only are we finding that flow and that fluidity in the body, we're actually starting to generate a little bit of heat now. Because we're moving with a little bit more tempo, a little bit more intention through the movement. And coming back to center, very good. We're going to wrap those legs around into our 4-point kneel or our tabletop position. Now our tabletop position, we want a neutral spine. We want to be square to the mat. And we want to keep everything stacked. The shoulders over the wrists, the hips over the knees. Everything's nice and stable and rigid. We're going to articulate the spine a little bit more through here with our cat-cows. Remember, dictating each movement with the length of the breath. This is key. So as you inhale, I want you to bring that chest forward and gaze nice and high. As you exhale, you'll push through the mat, arch the back, tuck the chin right in. Good. Inhale, coming through. Exhale, nice big bend in that back. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. From here, we'll create a little bit more flow through the movement. So there won't be any pause through the breaths. Just creating that movement creating that flow and feeling the spine start to really engage and articulate through each movement. Don't forget to try and connect that breath with the movement as well. We're still going to inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Don't forget to breathe. Excellent. From here, we're going to start by bringing the knees a little bit closer to the hands, creating this small little gap, and that's where we're going to feed the hand to thread the needle. Now, how we're going to do this, we're going to take a nice deep breath. That left hand's going to come higher to the sky. As you exhale, I want you to feed that hand through the gap and rest on that shoulder. From here, you have the option of bringing the opposite hand across the back, and then using this bottom arm, you're actually going to push yourself into the stretch and gaze over the right shoulder. This is a really nice way to open the shoulders and the spine. Nice steady breath. And slowly release. We're going to repeat with the right side. Inhale, right hand nice and high. Exhale, feeding through the gap, resting on that shoulder. Option to bring that opposite hand across the back, using the bottom arm to push and gaze over the left shoulder. Nice steady breaths. Beautiful. Slowly releasing, coming back to your tabletop. I'm going to do a little bit of an alteration in this next one. Inhale, left hand's going to come higher to the sky. Exhale, you're going to feed through the gap, resting on the shoulder. This time I want you to crawl the hand over the head and crawl it over to the left, behind the head as far as you can. This is a fantastic way to open up the shoulders. Nice strong breath. Beautiful. Slowly releasing back to your nice tight tabletop. Beautiful. Inhale, right hand high to the sky. Exhale, feeding through the gap, resting on that shoulder. This time, left hand's gonna crawl up nice and high. Bring it behind their head as far as you can. Really opening up that shoulder. Breathing. Beautiful. Slowly releasing back to your tabletop position. Now we're going to just drop those knees back into our nice steady tabletop position. And from here we're going to tuck those toes with a deep breath. Push those hips back into your first downward facing dog. While we're here, let's get started by pedaling out those feet a little bit. You want to bring a little bit of awareness into those calves, those ankles, the hamstrings. And in this pose, you treat it a bit like a resting pose. You treat it like you can find your breath, you find your stillness, and you can get comfortable in this breath. If you need to open those shoulders up a little bit more, I advise you to try and drive the chest towards the mat. Perhaps you need to bring those knees down to really get that engagement through the shoulders. Really beautiful way to open those shoulders. Find your breath. When you're comfortable, you can come back to your A-frame. Find your stillness here. Find your breath. Gonna spend some time here finding that nice deep stretch, that nice deep breath. From here, we're actually going to articulate the spine a little bit more. We're going to get a little bit of tricep engagement through a chaturanga style push-up. From here, we're going to take a nice deep breath. I want you to come high on the toes, arching the back, pushing the weight forward. As you come forward, you're going to tuck those elbows in tight to the body. Slowly lower yourself, chaturanga. Excellent. Inhale, bringing that chest up, upward facing dog. And from here, I want you to take some strong breaths. Spend some time here feeling that body open up, feeling the spine start to articulate. Beautiful. Inhale, you're going to tuck those toes. Push those hips back into your downward dog. Lovely. We're going to repeat this pattern one more time. Inhale, high on those toes. Arching the back, pushing the weight forward. Coming over the hands slowly. You're going to keep those elbows tucked to the body. Lower. Chaturanga. Excellent. Inhale, chest up, upward facing dog. Finding your breath. Nice strong breaths here. Beautiful. Inhale, let's tuck those toes. Push those hips back into your downward facing dog. Excellent. From here, we're gonna take a nice deep breath. I want you to walk your hands to your feet. Keeping the knees slightly bent, heavy in the head and the chest. I want you to sag in your forward fold. You can start by grabbing those elbows and having a little sway here. From here, I want you to inhale. You're gonna scoop high to the sky. Exhale, prayer, heart center. Coming back to your breath. And relaxing the body now. We're gonna come into a little bit of a push-up variation. One of my favorites, which is a lizard lunge push-up. So not only are we gonna engage a lot of the body, we're gonna actually generate some engagement through the upper body through our push-up as well. Now there's a couple of variations of this. I'm gonna show both. The first one we're going to do is from a downward dog position. Now from the downward dog position, this is great because you have a little bit of rest at the top. It's a great way to function because you get to wrap the leg around, so we open up the body through the movement as well. So if you want to meet me in a downward dog position, I can explain this as a brilliant way to open up the body. We're going to start with the left foot. We're going to inhale, that left foot's going to come high to the sky. As you exhale, it's going to come out to the left hand, and you want to plant it nice and tight to the left hand. I'm keeping everything locked in. My arm is tight to my knee, and then I come down and lower myself into my lizard push-up. Come back up, the leg comes around, and my hips draw up into my down dog. Excellent. Inhale, right foot comes out to the side of the hand and pushing up, back. And you can start creating a little bit of flow through the movement. Remembering to breathe. Notice the body really starting to open up through this movement. Getting deeper and deeper into the stretch, into the movement. Excellent. Couple more from the down dog position, and then I will show the alternative. And back into down dog. We're just gonna bring those knees nice and wide, bring those toes together into your child's pose. This child's pose is a great pose to find your breath, find that stillness again, and have a little rest. Spend some time there finding your breath. You need a little bit more opening through the shoulders. Again, you can come high on those fingertips. Find your breath back. Excellent. We're gonna jump into the other alternative of this lizard lunge. Now we're gonna start from a plank position. The beauty of the plank position is we stay engaged through the whole exercise. Whereas the downward dog, you have that resting when you're in your A-frame. So from the plank position, we never stray from the plank. And we know the plank's a great core engagement exercise, so it's gonna be a great way for you to stay super engaged. Now how we do this, very simple. We're gonna start in our neutral plank. Remember, those hips are nice and in line, neutral spine, keeping the core engaged. Now how we do this, left foot comes out to the left hand just like before, and pushing up. Back to plank, right foot, push up. Left foot, push up. Right foot, push up. Notice my body never strays from the plank. We tend to often bring the hips up to rest. We want to stay engaged through this exercise the whole time. So we stay in the plank. It's a great way to get the heart rate up a little bit. You can change the tempo, speed it up a little bit. But the key here is to just stay engaged. Keep that core really locked on. Couple more. Remember to breathe. Excellent. And coming to rest, shake it off, find your breath. We're gonna jump into the next exercise. Another opening exercise, one of my favorites to open up the body. We're gonna come into our crab reach. Real great mobility exercise. Now what we wanna do, again, like I said before, we're dictating each movement with the length of the breath. So this is a great exercise to practice this. What we're going to do, we come in a seated position. Fingertips are going to face backwards. And again, we're going to dictate each movement with the breath, and I'll show you how. So from here, our inhale is going to be in this deep position. Exhale, we're going to reach. Now, when you get started on this exercise, I want you to take it slow. And I want you just to have your reaches small. Small as possible. And you're just starting to adapt to the exercise. And you're starting to allow the body to get familiar with the movement. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And when you start getting a little bit more comfortable, the reaches start getting a little bit deeper, a little larger, and you find a little bit more extension in the body. Until you get super comfortable and super mobile. You want to open the body. Once you feel open, I want you to really get some engagement through the exercise. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Breathe. Find that nice deep engagement. Excellent, coming to rest, very good. I'm gonna do another round of that. This time I want you to create a lot more flow. We tend to be stagnant in the movement and turn it into two movements. We can actually use our feet or our heels as pivot points through the movement. Now how we do this, same exercise, but make sure you keep an eye on these heels. This pivot allows the movement to flow. So from here, inhale, rock, exhale, drive, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You notice just rock through the movement. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So not only are you creating flow through the breath, you're creating flow through the movement. Excellent. Just find your breath. Nice, steady breaths. Excellent. Inhale. Exhale. And coming to rest. While we're in this seated position, we're going to start engaging those triceps a little bit more with a very simple body weight activity. Anyone that does body weight exercises, calisthenics, this is a fundamental movement. All we're going to do is tricep dips from, say, a reverse tabletop or that crab position. Very simple. This time we're going to have the fingertips facing our body instead of out. And what we want to do is we want to be able to pivot from the elbows. That's our pivot point. This way we'll isolate that tricep really well. And again, we're going to dictate the movement through the breath. We're going to inhale as we come down, exhale as we push up. Notice that the hips come up as well through the whole exercise. Inhale, exhale. I'm pivoting from the elbow, trying to fully isolate the tricep. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You should feel a little bit of engagement through the shoulders as well, but mainly the triceps if you keep those elbows nice and tucked. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Feel that nice deep engagement through those triceps. And coming to rest, shake it off. We're going to do another quick round of that, but this one we're going to pick up the tempo a little bit. So we're just going to get a nice little fast-paced tricep pump. This is a really great way to get volume, so realistically you're just getting a lot more time under tension. You can do it slower or you can do it faster for volume. We're going to do it faster for volume. So the first one was slower, more time, but this time we're going to do faster, so more engagement through more exercise. All right. Dropping those fingers towards us, getting in a nice, comfortable position. We'll start by bringing those hips up. And when we're ready, we're gonna pump them out. High tempo, let's go. Bang. Stay with me, breathe. Breathe. The key is a nice, steady breath. Beautiful. And coming to rest, very good. We've hit the backs of the arms, let's come back to the front. We're gonna do a little bit more chest orientated exercises now. We did our lizard lunge push-up variation. This time we're gonna keep it pretty simple, but very engaged. We're gonna come into our push-up 21s. Now, push-up 21s are fantastic because we actually get to use 3 different muscle groups, 3 different positions of our hands, and that's going to dictate which muscle groups we actually hit. The first 7 reps, so it's going to be 7, 7, and 7, which is our 21s. The first 7 is going to be a nice close grip, tricep orientated, just like a chaturanga push-up, very tricep isolated move. The second 7, we're going to spread the hands a little bit further. This is going to hit the chest and the front delts a little bit more. Then we're going to widen the grip super far. Now this is going to hit the front, but it's mainly going to hit that rear delt. The rhomboids and the scaps are really going to start to engage. So we'll do this one together. We're going to do 7, 7, 7. So it's going to end up 21. We want it quite slow because this is going to keep that time under tension. So let's jump to the mat. We'll start with those elbows tucked. We're going to do the chaturanga style. This is going to isolate those triceps and we'll just keep moving out. So in position, and it's realistically a plank position. That's our push-up position. We're going to start with those elbows tucked together, chaturanga style. We're going live in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Slow down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay with me. 5, 6, and 7. Don't forget, if you need to jump to those knees at any stage, you're more than welcome to jump on those knees. Widening the grip a little bit more, we're going to hit the chest and the front delts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Beautiful. We're going to widen that grip a little bit more. We're going to start hitting that real delt in the backs. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Beautiful. Very nice. So you can see through those 21 reps, all the different muscle groups you can hit just in repositioning your hands. And this is great way for movement and great way to adapt to different exercises and how they're going to engage the body. So get loosened up, get your breath back. So we are going to do another round. Stay with me. And remember, come to your knees if you need to. This is one of those exercises. You're still going to get the same engagement in the upper body even on your knees. It's going to take a little bit resistance away, which is great, but you're going to get familiar with the exercise, which is also really good too. So, we're going to do another round. Stay with me on this one. Find your breath. And again, dictate each movement with the breath. Inhale down, exhale press. Inhale down, exhale press. Getting ready? On the mat. We're going to start with those elbows tucked in, those hands nice and tight to the body. We'll go live in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful. Let's widen a little bit more. We're gonna do a standard push-up, hitting that chest. 1, let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Widening. One more time. Let's hit the back a little bit more now. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you got this. 6 and 7, beautiful. Very nice. Come back to that breath. Shake it out. Really great engagement exercise. And like I said, we're hitting those 3 different muscle groups in one exercise. Those 21s are beautiful for that. Come get your breath back, relax. I'm gonna jump into a little one. This is a great little engagement exercise we're gonna do on our belly. And we're gonna feel the engagement through the back the scaps, the rhomboids, really engage. And then as we press out, we can feel this nice little engagement through the upper, through the shoulders, and a little bit through the chest. How we're going to do this, we're going to start on the belly. Now we've got to be careful of the lower back here. If you get any tension in the lower back, just keep the head on the mat and you'll neutralize the spine. From here, again, we're going to dictate the movement with the breath. Very simple. We're going to inhale, we're going to bring the elbows back. And it's like we're trying to touch the elbows behind our back. Inhale, exhale, push away. Inhale, exhale, push away. And on that push away, you're actually trying to engage. You're not just bringing the hands out, you're pushing this imaginary energy away. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, breathing, inhale, exhale, good, inhale, exhale, really nice, inhale, exhale, couple more, inhale, exhale, and relax, very good. We're going to do the same exercise, we're actually going to do it more shoulder focused, so we're actually going to come to our knees to do it this time. Very simple way of doing it. What we're going to do is bring our hands up here. Very simple. Inhale, down, exhale, up. Inhale, exhale. So we're realistically doing a shoulder press without weights, but the key to this exercise is to still stay super engaged. So it's like I'm pushing weight that's not there. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Shaking it off. We're going to change this up a little bit. We're going to hit a little bit of chest and then a little bit of shoulders. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring the arms down. Inhale behind. Exhale, cross over. Inhale back, up and over. Down and through. Back and up. Back down and through. Up. Good. Dictating the movement with the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Breathing. Good. And coming to rest. Very good. We're going to come into a little bit more nearly Pilates inspired movement. Very simple. We're going to come into a push up to open. So when we push up, we're going to generate a lot of engagement through the push up. This is actually going to get us around to the twist. So it's a very simple exercise, but you can dictate the movement as well as you want for the most engagement. If I did this really slow, I'll show you the difference. If I did this really slow, I'm going to take a lot of energy and a lot of engagement through the body. If I do this a little faster, it actually uses momentum to get me into the open. Pushing up, engage. Pushing up, engage. So it's a very simple exercise. So we're just going to run through that, push up to open. We'll do that for 20 to 30 seconds, see how we feel, and then we'll do another round. So getting into push-up position. Very simple. And again, we're going to use the breath. Inhale down, exhale up and reach. Let's see how we go. And 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Stay with me. Breathe. Good. Keep with me. Again, if you need to drop to your knees, totally fine. Same exercise. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So you can still do the same exercise from the knees. Totally fine. If you need to, come back up to your push-up and up. Excellent. Couple more. And coming to rest. Very good. Excellent. We're going to do one more round of this. Really beneficial exercise. We're doing that really nice deep push-up. Again, you can also change, like we did the 21s before, knowing what position your hands are going to be for the push-up, you can go to your weakness. If I feel weak in the tries, I'm going to tuck my hands through the push-up. If I feel I need a little bit more chest, I'm gonna widen that grip. So you can do that even through this exercise as well. We're gonna do one more round, get that breath back. Through this one, I'm gonna work on those tries a little bit more. So I'm gonna tuck the elbows into that chaturanga style push-up, but still do that open at the end. So, my hands are tight, my elbows are gonna be tucked in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. And if I need to drop to those knees, straight down, same exercise. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Remember to breathe. Beautiful. Stay with me. Couple more. And coming to rest. Very good. We are going to jump into a little bit more animal-inspired movement. Now, this exercise is one of my favorites. It's called the lateral monkey. Now, the lateral monkey, if you need to treat it like an upper body exercise. And how we do this, we engage the upper body and we come over the body. Now, if you're very safe in this exercise, it's not so upper body orientated, so you need to really step it up. Now, this exercise, it's a transfer of energy from one side of the mat to the other. Now, to do this, we sway the arms. And this might sound cliche, but become the monkey, be the monkey. You're allowed to. This is your space. This is your exercise. From here, when I swing through, I'm gonna bring this trailing hand down first and hop over to the other side. So from here, trailing hand comes down and I hop over to the other side. The energy comes out, back in, trailing hand comes down and through. Now notice that I had to come over the body for it to become an upper body exercise. If I'm too safe leaning back, it just becomes this little movement here. So what I want to do is I want to come over the body and find a little bit of friction point, and then be engaged through that upper body. Now, the progression of this exercise would be being so far over the body that you can actually stall in midair. So from here, I'm trying to be here. That is the progression of the exercise. Notice how slow and how engaged I have to be, and that's all core and upper body. So that's the progression. But for now, we're taking it slow and we're just bouncing across. Let's see how we go. This is the lateral monkey. Remember, transfer that energy out, back in, trailing hand comes down and through. Great mobility exercise. Take it nice and slow. Remember to breathe. And if you're feeling really ambitious, you're feeling comfortable, try getting over that body for a little bit of a stall, a little bit of inversion, a little bit of upside down action. We just transfer that in and out. Really beneficial exercise, really nice. So get familiar with the exercise first. Everything will start to adapt and then you can progress in the exercise. All right, we're gonna come into our next one. That's a nice exercise to try whenever you feel comfortable as well. You need a fair bit of space, but really beneficial for mobility as well. Now, this next one, quite taxing on the triceps again. We're gonna come into our beast position, into a nice cobra glide. Now the cobra glide is it's a tricky movement, but very beneficial, very engaged exercise. Now how we do this, we get into our beast position. Now our beast position is this nice, energetic position. I'm ready to pounce. That's what this position is. I'm gonna generate a lot of engagement through the legs to project myself wherever I gotta go. I'm ready to pounce on my prey. That's the beast position. Now through this exercise, I'm gonna pounce forward, but I'm actually gonna glide my body through and up. So from here, it's going to be beast to cobra glide and through and back to beast. Okay, so through this exercise, it takes a lot of upper body and a lot of tricep to flow through the movement. But if you feel too much tension, that option to drop to those knees is always there. So I'll demonstrate without the knees from here. Beast, through, cobra glide, and back and through. Now, if you need to come to those knees, as you come from your beast, you'll just drop to your knees as you slide through. Come through, up, and back to your beast. Knees, through, and back. And because this is quite a tricep orientated move, you're gonna keep those elbows tucked to the body. Beast, this is without the knees, through, cobra glide, and through. And you can create this nice little flow through the body. Comes a really nice energetic exercise. Remember, if you want to drop to those knees, cobra glide, and through. And you just create this nice little flow. It's a really nice exercise to create flow in the body. Get engaged through the movement. And remember to breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Excellent. And coming to rest, very good. We're gonna do another round of this. This is one of the most beneficial. It's actually a yoga transition move. Not necessarily coming from the beast, but it's a great way to stay engaged through a flowing movement. There's not many flows that you feel so engaged, but that one, everything's locked in. I've got my tris pumping. The upper body's really super engaged. And the cool thing is having that alternative of dropping to those knees, it's beneficial for everyone. So anyone can do it. You guys can do it at home, anywhere you are. We're gonna do one more round. And I'm gonna alternate through no knees and knees, because it is quite a hectic exercise. So stay tuned for this one. All right, beast position. Energetic, remember, we're creating energy through the legs. We're going live in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Beast, cobra glide, through. Beast, cobra glide, through. Beautiful. And if you start to fatigue, let's drop to those knees. Bang, same exercise. Still very beneficial, very engaged, and still feeling a lot of tension in that upper body. Finding that nice, comfortable breath. Good. Remember to breathe. And coming to rest, very good. That was very tricep orientated. I'm gonna come back to a little bit more chest, but it actually is a lot of tri as well. I'm gonna come into my diamond push-ups. Now, diamond push-ups, we're trying to create this shape with our hands. It's a diamond shape. And this way, those elbows are gonna come out the sides. You're gonna feel a lot of tension in the triceps, but also a lot of chest and front delts as well. Again, you can come to your knees at any stage through this. Super beneficial. So I'm going to create that diamond with my hands, that diamond position. From here, if I'm going to do it from a push-up stance, very simple. Slow down, eccentric movement, time under tension, pushing up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. If you need to come to those knees, come to those knees. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Very simple. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep it up. Nice. Inhale, exhale. Couple more. And coming to rest. Very good. Shake it off. Of course, we're going to do 2 rounds of this. We know how beneficial this exercise is. We know how much engagement we need through the body. So we're going to do one more round. Get that breath back. Shake it off. Diamond push-ups. We're going for it. One more round. Creating that diamond on the floor with the hands. In my push-up position. We go live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. I'm going to drop to those knees. A little bit of fatigue here. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Still the same great exercise, even from the knees. Keep it up. Beautiful. Couple more. Stay with me, breathe. and coming to rest. Very good. That's excellent. All right. I'm gonna jump into a little bit more of a shoulder orientated push-up. I know there's a lot of push-up variations, but it's the best way to get the full function out of body weight. I mean, the push-up's been around forever, very military inspired, but you can get super strong, get super bulk, get those muscles pumping just through body weight, and that's why these push-up variations are fantastic. So this one we're going to do now is just a pike push-up. Now the pike push-up is very shoulder orientated, very simple. The pike position is realistically an A-frame or downward dog position. So from here, I'm going to set up in my pike position. And from here, remember this is a shoulder orientated push-up. I'm going to allow the body to come down and push up. Come down and push up. And you might need to reposition the hands to get comfortable. My hands end up even coming in on a bit of a 45-degree angle so I can allow my head to come down and push up. Down, push up. Remember to breathe, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Stay with me, breathe. Inhale, exhale. Excellent. Breathe. Good. Couple more. And coming to rest. Excellent. Very good. We're going to do one more round of this because it's very beneficial. Hitting those front and rear delts really nice through that exercise. Remember, stay with that breath. Dictate each movement with the length of the breath. Inhale down, exhale press. That's the key to this. Stay with me on this one. Remember, we'll just get in that down dog position or pike position. That's where we're going to start from. Let's start in our pike position. I'm going to angle my hands in a little bit to allow those elbows to shoot out the sides. This is going to also keep engagement on the shoulders. All right, we're going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Stay with me. Beautiful. Feel those shoulders really start to get engaged. Feel the heat start to come over the body. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and coming to rest. Very good. We're going to finish with one last exercise, a little bit more core engagement. I'll always love to finish with abs or core. It's a really great way to taper off, but we're also not neglecting that core and ab stuff. So really beneficial. Very simple one. We're going to come into our commando position from a plank position and just come back up into our plank position. So very simple. We'll start in our plank position. And from here, remember, neutral spine, core on. We're even engaging the glutes. Everything's sort of locked on from here. And from here, we're just going to drop down to the forearms and come back up to the hands. Very simple. Notice there's a little bit of rock in the body. The key to this exercise is actually to stay very rigid in the body. We want to stay straight and aligned, so there's not much rock. And the key to not rocking is keeping very engaged through the core. And we're just going to do this for a minute, so stay with me. Remember to breathe. Neutral spine, core engaged. Excellent. Stay with me. And coming to rest. Excellent. Got one more round of that. We're nearly finished. We're at the tail end of it. Great way to finish off. We're just engaging all that core, finishing it off with these nice little core exercises is key. All right, we're shaking it off. We're getting that breath back. I'm getting a little sweat on. That's what we want. We're engaged. It's beautiful. All right. We're going to start in our plank position once again. Let's get into that position. Neutral spines, core locked on, glutes locked on. And we'll go live in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Forearms and back up. Forearms and back up. Really try and neutralize the body. Trying to just engage from that upper body and keep that core locked on. Excellent. Breathing. We got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Very good. we're just gonna finish off with some simple abs. Simple ab exercises just to finish off. What we're going to do, we're just gonna come into some low boat crunches, very simple. Now there is gonna be a variation of this. If you're comfortable in a low boat, remember the low boat's just a low leg, hands up, everything nice and neutral, neutral spine, and we're just going to crunch and out, crunch and out. If you don't feel comfortable in the low boat, you can plant the hands to the side and just come into that deep crunch, extend, crunch, and extend. That's gonna be our last exercise, very simple. Got about a minute of these, so get comfortable. Start in the low boat if you feel comfortable. If you start to fatigue or you feel more comfortable with those hands, drop to that one as well. All right, we're gonna start our low boat in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Low boat crunch. Remember to breathe. Inhale, exhale. Stay with me. If you fatigue, those hands can come up. Breathe. Excellent. Just waking up those abs now, making sure we're super engaged. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We did it. Got it. Excellent. We are going to jump into a little bit more rest now, a little bit of a light meditation. This is how we like to taper off. We'll bring that heart rate back down. We'll balance that nervous system, get our bodies in that position where it's ready to repair and rejuvenate. Now you can drop to your back if you feel comfortable. You can shut down those eyes. Take some nice, strong breaths. This is key. In through the nose and out. You can go out your mouth if you like. But we're really trying to draw in that energy through the nose. We're trying to expel any tension, any stress, any anxiety out with the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Let it all run free. And you're just trying to slow the heart rate down. This is the key. We've done our peaks and troughs of the heart rates, up and down. Now it's time to just bring it right down. This is the key to good cardiovascular health. It's key to fitness. If you're here to burn calories, lose weight, this is exactly how you're gonna do it. And this resting time is actually super important, probably the most important part. So let's bring it back down. Inhale. Exhale. Slow it down. Spend some time just in the most comfortable, calm state you can. Just finding that nice, comfortable, long breath, that calming breath. And each exhale, I want you to think about the tension in your body. And each exhale, you're going to allow it to remove. You're going to allow it to let go. You might feel tension in the wrists, the ankles, the legs, the hips. Every exhale is just allowing the body to let go. And you genuinely just become this melted liquid form. You nearly become the mat. You're just liquefied. The most relaxive state you can be in. We talk about relieving tension in the body, density, inflammation, all these things, fire, stress. Allow it to just exit the body through the breath. Inhale. Goodbye to tension, stress, leave it all outside. Starting to feel the heart rate really start to settle and slow down. You start bringing a little bit of awareness back into the body. You might want to bring it in through the fingers and the toes, just slowly wriggling them. The blood's starting to circulate back in. I invite you to bring those hands up over the head. Give yourself a nice reach. This is a really great way to decompress the body. You're literally like lengthening through the spine, creating this anti-inflam in the body because you're decompressing, you're pulling everything away from each other, allowing it to decompress. And you take a couple of strong breaths here. Feel the body lengthen and open. Beautiful. Let's bring those knees up to the chest now. Bring them in nice and tight. You can bring your hands up, bring your arms up and pull it in nice and tight. Even give yourself a little rock on the mat if you need. And in this position, we're just having some time, a bit of gratitude, a bit of thankfulness, and we're smiling through the body. We're smiling, we're happy. We just smashed out this beautiful 1 hour power hour session. Feeling good. And when you're ready, you can find your way back up to seated position. Take your time. We come back to that nice resting calm position, finding our breath. Now we've really settled the heart rate. It's right back down. We've had the peaks, the spikes, we're back down. We've had an amazing session. That was brilliant, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you on the next session. Rest up and enjoy. See you soon.